Let's begin.
Monitoring all channels. Stay alert.
Together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, the day is grand. I was up late last night. Up late. And I had some fun in a lost sector. We tested a lot of weapons, right? There's definitely, Guardians, I'm going to say it. Here it goes. It'll be on the record. Weapons absolutely make a huge, huge difference. That lost sector, I was doing Perdition on Europa. We're going to go back in just to have some fun. K-Fizz, hello, buddy. We're going to go back into it. It can be a good time. It can be a rotten time. It's weapon choice. It's weapon choice. And Lamjot, hello, buddy, hello. It really, the weapons that I chose last night, I was up late, and I played with a lot of different weapons, and I picked up some more today. I really started thinking about Risk Runner, and would I like Risk Runner in a lost sector that was dealing with a lot of arc? Well, we're going to find out today, Guardians. We are going to find out because I'm going to go in. Now, I'm prepping my tea over here right off camera. I'm getting my green tea ready because it's going to be a fun-filled day. Lamjot, what are you up to? What are you up to? Now, I've got all that. So, let's go and see if I can pick something up from Varix. I want to be paid. I need a little bit, Guardians. The title of today's stream is an 850 and an 840 world. Now, I am... Well, I should say 840 in an 840 world. I'm going to need to retitle that. Wait a minute. Is everything fully? Yeah, I'm going to be 840. Let's get this updated. 840 in an 840 world. Does it help? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So I'm a little sliver away from it, K-Fizz, Lamshot. I'm a little sliver away from it. Let's see. I'm going to try my green tea. It's been steeping. I had some water heated up to 170. I like my tea, the water at 170 degrees. I heat it up. I fix my tea. I let it steep for a while. And I do fresh lemon. I like the fresh lemon. Never that stuff out of the bottle that it's, is it real lemon? We don't know. It says real lemon, but I'm curious about it. Can I get anything here? Sidearm, the Empire Hunt? No. So let's make haste over to this lost sector because I want to try Risk Runner. Now, Guardians, I have not used Risk Runner in a very long time. Since the Dark Ages. Since before there was ice on Europa. That's how long it's been. Oh, Lamshot, you buy tea already made? You mean just like regular Pico teas? What kind of tea are you buying that's already made? You buy the green tea like from a big brand where it's already pre-made. Okay, barrier overload. I do like Guardians. Black Talon last night. Go look at that video. If you want to find out how Black Talon performed, go look at last night's video. Lamjot, I would like the convenient. I do like Southern style sweet tea. I could just Lamjot. Come on now. I could drink Southern style sweet tea from daylight to dark. I grew up with it in a bottle. I grew up with sweet tea out of a bottle. You know, from birth forward, I've been drinking sweet tea. And man, oh man, do I love it. I switched over to green tea a few years ago because, all the sugar, all that sugar. Let's go in. Swords get a 25%, and these are caster frames. I put one of my caster frames away. I probably shouldn't have. Let's keep this one. Okay, this is going to be Risk Runner. So barrier is pulse rifle. I'm using new purpose. But Guardians, I will say Outbreak Perfected. Yes. Yes. What, you thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Mango tea. Now, I have tried mango tea, but it's been several years ago. Several years. Let me look. So, pulse rifle is barrier. Overload is auto submachine gun. So, we have a submachine gun. We're going on right here. You know, this is what I've chosen. So, we're going to use it. We're going to try it. Let's go in at 1840 and just see how it works, in the beginning. Now, I've done this master solo flawless many, many times. Ashton, hello. Try tea with watermelon. I've got an infuser lamb shot that I really like. It infuses those flavors. Ashton, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me today. Oh, wow. The mango tea. And I bet they made it fresh every single day. So it was probably exceptional. Now, Guardians, I do like... Oh, that reload. That reload, Guardians. Wow. She's eating me up. Let me give her some of that. I'll let her taste that. I've not got it to click over yet. Oh, I was rotten. I never got the, I never got it to activate. Now, we're not trying for Deathless. Judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. I'm just testing weapons. Look at her. She's so angry. She's so angry. But one thing about this, it's really giving me a lot of orbs. Man, they can heal up between the time you reload that. Is there somebody behind me? Get out of here. All right, now, what do I think about this? I think maybe... I want to take her down before she gets a chance to run. You two, get out of here. Hobgoblin. You're a Halloween creature. Get out of here. Now, Emperor Callus, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Emperor. Now, I agree. We're needing something fresh. We're needing something fresh. And maybe the new season, Guardians, will give us something fresh. Now, can I step into that and activate Risk Runner? Is it activated? Is it activated? Now, I've got arc all over the place. I don't know, Guardians. Did you chat? Did you see it activate? I remember Risk Runner just changing or chaining Guardians. The damage just like everywhere. It chained it everywhere. Am I just not seeing it? Am I not seeing it? I don't think it's going to be a go-to for me though. You know, it's not what I want it to be. It's not what I want it to be. You know, if you look at that video from last night where I tested a lot of weapons in here, there were just so many good ones. Oh, of course you had to do that. Can you believe that, Guardians? You have to be so fast. Rotten. Just rotten. That was me that was rotten. I can't blame that on the weapons. That was all me. Am I going to like this weapon? I really wished I could say yes, but I don't know. Wow, it's just taking so long. I could have got more, more of the critical hits. Now, Guardians, I really don't care about whether I get all those guys or not. This was just for fun. Okay, that time I saw it. That time I saw it. Too late. Too late. All right, now can I get to an 840? I want to be an 840 for this. Can I do it? Can I do it? Let's find out. I have to be getting close. Wow, I need just a little bit. I need like, 25,000. I need like 25,000. I got to get it. I got to get it. I'm going to have some green tea. Emperor Callus, how are the legions of Cabal? How are the legions of Cabal? It is. It's a chance. Was it altered, Ashton? Did it used to work better? Let's see what it says. Taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. This weapon enhanced stats. What did I get that was enhanced? Range. Range was enhanced. Oh, wow. Look at all this. This, it's more interesting with a better color, with a better ornament. I like this look. I also like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, do I want to keep it? That's the question. I really don't think so. I'm going to say nay. It's a nay on that. Now what, Guardians? Now what? I did bring out No Time to Explain. We're going to try it in there. No Time to Explain is a pulse rifle. So that will give me barrier, overload, auto submachine gun. So I have gnawing hunger. And I'm still using a sword. But let me look. I'm going to grab my phone and look at my companion app, Guardians, and see, is there something that I want better? No, I have the catalyst. I have the catalyst on it, Ashton. It says, when upgraded to a masterwork, this weapon will attain enhanced capability, such as increased stats or an additional perk. And my increased stats was range. This went up to an 80. Increased perk. Superconductor. When arc conductor is active, shots fired have the chance to become chain lightning. So the superconductor's built in. It's built in. The catalyst gave me that range. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. And it had a slow reload. It had, the oughta submachine gun that I used. I tested that last night, and it was okay. They feel very similar. Now I'm gonna go into my app and see if I can find, another. What do I need? A submachine gun. Let's see what submachine guns I haven't looked at. I might have something, that would be great. Let's try it. Let's see, submachine gun. Yeah, this Risk Runner submachine gun. Okay, the Akelos funnel web. Funnel web. Man, I have to say, I was a fan of funnel web. Hero's Burden, the title, Unforgiven. Did I bring Unforgiven over? Don't use your controller with one hand. It's a mess. Unforgiven. Now, this is New Purpose. Unforgiven. I don't think I've really used that. Blood Feud. Extraordinary Rendition. Forensic Nightmare. Unforgiven. It's an 1800... Void, I really, arc, ideally, because of so many arc shields. That's why I use the Akelos, and I don't have a lot of them. I don't have a lot of them. So, that's, why don't I have some more? I should have more arc submachine guns. Unforgiven. I'm just going to transfer it over. We might give it a go. We might give it a go. Is it going to be better than Gnawing Hunger? Not really. Not really. Look, the range is rotten. Stability, handling, reload speed. And you get way smaller magazine. And you only get 150 rounds more per minute. More per minute. Ashton, it was a chance. It was a chance just built in. Superconductor is a chance. So that's where you get the chance right there on Superconductor. The Catalyst just gave me that range. Was that the best ornament? It's kind of shiny. I'm going to go this. Sometimes that shine, I don't like the shine that much. When I look at it on my screen, it's a little bit blinding, so I'm not crazy about it. But this is about trying new weapons. It's about trying new weapons, Guardian. Should I try Unforgiven? Counterbalance stock. I've only killed 21 enemies with it. These weapons are from Duality, and man, oh man, do I love how they look. I just absolutely love how they look. So I'm going to give this a try. It is at 1800. I get solar, but I really feel like a sword. It's the way to go. Let's go back in and just test it. Let's test this weapon. We may not do the entire thing. We may not do the entire thing. Let's find out. Let's have some green tea. Whatever you're drinking at home, drink some with me. Ah, so good. Now, these weapon choices I've made, are they going to do me justice? Will they do me justice? Everybody always talks about no time to explain. That caster frame, I think you have to be on the ground for a caster frame to work, if I'm not mistaken, Guardians. I think I'm going to make a note about that. I'm going to go right up here, and I'm going to make a note about that. Why must we be grounded for a caster frame to work? I write this stuff down, Guardians. Because I make shorts. I make little short videos with just questions about the game. Cheerios, hello. Cheerios, I made the War Beast Sparrow short. It'll go up in a few days. It'll go up in a few days. All right, now let's get no time to explain and see if I have time to, no time to explain. Now, I should have read really how to work this thing. Okay, I got my little buddy. I got my little buddy there. See him? How long is he going to stay out? 3 seconds more. Woo! They almost got me. Oh, there's a leak problem over here. We need maintenance, building maintenance, section C, underground level 4, area 12. We need maintenance. There's a leak, Guardians. All right, now, am I liking no time to explain? Gosh, it's just so slow. Guardians, it is absolutely so slow. Now with Risk Runner, I had my super back immediately. Almost. I mean, it was fast because I was breaking these shields. And I do have that mod set up. Am I going to like this collection of weapons? The answer right now, I can tell you right now from just opening this first room, it's a no. It's a no. Cheerio says I need more precision hits. I know, they're shielded and they move a lot, Cheerios. They move a lot. And that gun is so slow. 340? I'm going to see if I can get some more. Can I get some more precision hits? It's kind of even a little jerky. I don't like him coming at me. You back down, sir. You back down. How many precision hits do I have to get? Who we got to bribe around here to get some service? Now, the wyverns. Where are they? Come on, wyverns. Just get it over with. I know what you want to do. You want the taste of Guardian. That's what they want to do. They want the taste of a Guardian. They want to up their kill count. Where is it? Where's the wyvern? That's who I want to take out first, Guardians. Really, one of the keys to success, Monster Beast, hello buddy. One of the keys to success on this lost sector, let's just talk about it. Take the friends out. Pretend you've been invited to a party, and there's that one special someone that you would like to spend time with. Well, you know, send her friends out, his friends out for pizza. Say, look, pizza's on me. Why don't you three run and get it? And then, you know, you can get that special someone alone. Well, in this case, the special someone are the champions, and we need them alone. Because if all their friends are firing on you, they're blocking you, then you're not going to do well. Man, I'm not a fan of what I've chosen here. I'm just not a fan. But Monster Beast, what are you up to? And thank you for hanging out with me. Now, Cheerios, what should I be, you know, giving thought to on this weapon? Oh, here they come. And I missed everything. Reloading, reloading. Reloading. I don't know. How long does it take? How many do I need? I don't know. How many, did I set up correctly for this? Now, my little buddy is firing. I can see my little, you know, my time chasm. It's a time chasm. Okay, all right. So, Cheerios, it did better there. It definitely kept that guy stunned. Now remember, I'm not really looking to, you know, go solo flawless, because I've done that. I'm just looking for the finish, just testing the weapons. We're testing the weapons. Oh, now it's popping them now. It's popping them Cheerios. Did I set this up right? Did I set this up? Void damage, because yeah, most of them are doing void, but you can step in a puddle of awfulness. You know, they drop a big old puddle of arc damage. All right, now did I have anything here I can click off? You know, I want that. I want the 1840. I'm close. Oh my gosh. You know, a tad little bit. I'm a little bit. I hit my head. I'm dazed. I'm confused. I guess really I should have tried to go into Trials of Osiris and get the Immortal Adept. Wow, is this ever gonna get this down? More precision. More precision. We need more precision. Finally, it happened to me. I'm going to read what you wrote, Cheerios. I'm going to read what you wrote. Ah, shoot. Do I want to risk it? A little bit of me says just risk it. All right. And look at that. I had to pick that up before I could open it. Give me the chest. All right, now let's see. Will this put me over the top? Will it put me over the top and give me that 1840 that, you know, I'll be living in an 1840 world. Is it going to make a difference? Now, Cheerio says that pulse is one of the best weapons in PvP, not so much on PvE. Chat, PvP is player versus player. PvE is player versus the environment. What I'm in right now is player versus the environment. You would have to play against another Guardian to be PvP. You can try hitting precision shots to proc the perk. It's 10 stacks to proc it, 10 headshots, and it lasts 10 seconds. And it extends the timer with more precision shots. In PvE, I think it starts off at 15 seconds. PvP is 10 seconds. Thank you, Cheerios. Thank you, buddy. Now, I want to go back into that. A little bit differently. I want to go in a little bit differently, but I want to check this off first. Will this do it? Will this do it? Yes. Yes, there it is, Guardians. The 1840. In an 1840 world. Woohoo! Thank you, K-Fizz. You know, that, is it going to make a difference? They under level us 10 to 15 points. I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. I don't know, Guardians.
Aramis may be gone, but her empire remains. A drilling party comes to grow their reserves.
You're 1 million away from plus 30. You know, if you go to every planet and fill those, you know, those bounties, that's about 1 million XP, Cheerios. It's about 1 million. Pick up every single one of them. You know, don't forget Eva Levante, everything on the tower. Grab them all. Grab them all, and you can get about 1 million points by doing that. I often don't. There's something about going to see Failsafe. I often don't pick hers up, and I need to. I need to grab Failsafes. Coleman, hello, buddy. It's good to see you. I just hit 1840, and we've just mentioned briefly being an 1840 in an 1840 world. Does it really help? I mean, does it really help? I don't know that it does. Now, I want to go back in, Guardians, if you've been hanging out with me. I did a late night broadcast. We tested a lot of weapons. This remains absolutely one of my favorites. I want to get back in another sword that I love. Now, Black Talon, watch that video from last night because you're going to be amazed. But let's look. There's another sword. It is Temptation's Hook. It says I have it, but I know I don't. So let's try to refresh this. We'll give it a refresh. And I'm searching on the companion app. I know, Cheerios. You know, I'm up in the air about it. I'm up in the air about it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm up in the air about it. You know, I should try Crown Splitter in here. I'm up in the air about it because I always liked getting toward the end of a season, feeling really powerful, being to run into a Lost Sector, go into a Grandmaster, and just feeling like, hey, I can stand, you know, at equal footing or above. This has become a little bit easier for me. It was joyous, is what I'm saying. I had great joy in feeling more powerful. And they took that away from me. They stole that. Because now, as Cheerio said, the max light effectiveness in Grandmasters is 1815. So, you know, I'm not going to feel it. I'm not going to feel it. The only void one, I made a short about it, Petters. The only void, you know, that's a caster frame. We do have Black Talon. And then the exotic that came out from Duality, the dungeon, Heart Shadow, is a void. And it will sling like little heavy attacks made with full sword energy, turn you invisible, and fire exploding void projectiles. So they're both exotic. You know, the other caster frames are basically, you know, the ones that I'm wearing. It's going to be Temptation's Hook, Sola's Scar, and Black Talon. So your void options are exotic. They're exotic. And I do believe I made a short about that. I'm going to make a note of it just in case. I like to make notes. Why no void caster frame legendary sword? It's like we need some legendary power. We need some legendary power, you know, shotguns, really. I thought I did, Cheerios. I thought I did. So I'm going to put a check by that. So, all right. But I wish we weren't, I wish the caster frames, you know, we just found out, and I knew this before, I'd just forgotten about it. When you're in the air, the sword won't let you cast. And I want to be able to sling it in the air. Now, can you sling in the air with the exotics? That's, can exotic swords sling? Or cast from the air? You know, when you're airborne, can you sling it? Petters, it's good to see you. Shout out to all of our guardians over in England. Thank you, Petters. It's always good to see you, buddy. And thank you, Cheerios. I kind of felt like I forget them sometimes, but I've got a notebook of all the shorts I've made. Let's go in with this. Let's go in and just try it out. You know, Coleman, I will have to do something today. I need to like get that. I need to go into supremacy. I don't want to, but I need to. I'm not high enough up in supremacy to get that, you know, that pretty glow on my left shoulder. It's a dull glow. I don't like a dull glow. I want a bright, shiny glow on my little marks. Now, I'm going back in. No, there's not, Petters. There's not. Just those exotics that throw void, the casters. Now, watch this, Guardians. This is Wish Ender. Look at that. Holy cow. Is there anything better than that? She's trying to destroy me with Void. I don't like it. Guardians, Shielded Harpies at 1840. Bye! Bye, Shielded Harpies. Oh, she blew up on me. Get out of here. But oh, okay. Well, he was right there. I didn't see him, Guardians, but that's okay. We've done it deathless. We're just having some fun. I'm PO'd now. You're going to pay for that. Voila. Cheerios. You know I need help in supremacy. PvE is where I thrive. PvP is where I go to die. That's that's kind of how it is. I need to get better. It's my fault, Guardians. If you're that bad, practice. You really can't do anything. That Minotaur, that one's killed me several times, Guardians, because I don't want to run down the steps. I just want to stand and punch him. So I'm not big on running down the steps away from him. But look, I did get rid of that old Hydra Mind thing. She's gone. And these won't be, because I have Wish Ender equipped, these will not be nearly as problematic for me. Get the friends first. Get the friends first. And then you're going to have an easier time of it. I'm using my focus. I'm focused. All right. But the exercise I'm doing today, Guardians, in case you're saying, what in the world are you doing, Ransom? I'm just in here tooling around with additional weapons. Some are my favorites. Some I don't use that frequently. Now, the one thing that I'm going to say about this lost sector, and we're going to double check it before I make it official. I do believe this lost sector says that it's arc damage that you really need to watch out for, right? Arc threat. There's a 25% increase. It's on your screen, Guardians. A 25% increase in arc damage. Okay. All of them spew void damage at you. The arc damage is going to be on the ground. It's stationary. Go around it. But the void damage, they're targeting you. Pew, 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 pew. They're going to hit you with the void damage. So that's really what you want to avoid. Void damage. Avoid the void. See that? You can just go around it. Oh no, don't you be portaling around on me. Guardians, I don't know if it's going to get much better than Wish Ender. Even Outbreak Perfected cannot one hit. It cannot one hit. See all that void damage? So, you know, after running this a couple of times, I said, hey, I'm going to switch to void resist because there's too much of it that's coming straight at you. And he normally hides behind that structural piece over there, Guardians. That's what they do. They hide. They're hiders. Hello, this is a family of hides. And he's healed up, but once again, you know, you go back to that, get their friends. Get their friends first, and then you're going to have a better go of it. You're going to have a better go of it. All right, I feel like, Guardians, that realistically... Oh, I got the exotic. A Hammer Titan. I think I do. I think I do have a Hammer Titan, Cheerios. Maybe. Maybe. What did I build a Hammer Titan? I was gonna build a I've got that one. Is that Ashen Wake? I think I put Ashen Wake in the vault, but it would pull it out for me. Do I have a Synthoceps build? Okay, this is my official strand. This is my official. Sad Mommy, I'm not the clan. I don't handle membership, but all he would have to do is submit. He would submit his information and request membership. And then we've got a member services guy who takes care of that and approves or disapproves people that request. You always got in super easy, Sad Mommy, because, you know, you're in my chat and you say hello a lot and we've played together. But Sad Mommy, I think you need your own clan. You just really need your own clan. Because I think you could build a group that you'd be real happy with your own clan. Not enough space, it says. That's my official strand loadout with the exotics. But I'm going to say, Guardians, that I actually like... I'm going to send this back. Let's get Unforgiven back to the vault. Let's get Unforgiven back to the vault. Thank you, Sad Mommy. Yeah, tell him to apply. Tell him to apply. Now, let me get to the proper screen. I'm in the companion. Titan. Let's refresh that. I want to send back the Unforgiven. Transfer to vault. All right, that got that transferred out. I wasn't super happy with that.
Has dropped another puzzle, and Aramis's soldiers are converging. Guardian, can you take care of this?
Did I try New Purpose? Yeah, I tried it. Okay. I tried New Purpose. It was okay. It was okay. I'm going to send it back to the vault. Right, I want to send that back to the vault. Now, you know, I feel like, Guardians, do we have time? Yeah. I would like to bring forth, you know, another one that I want to use. Man, I really like Hero of Ages, but I can switch these with my, you know, I have to remember, Ransom. That's me. Ransom. You can switch these with your app. It's not horrible anymore. Okay, I really want to switch out. I'm thinking circular logic. Transfer to vault. Okay, now I want to switch in, you know, something I haven't used in a while. There's one of these, Guardians, that I have not used in a while. And I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to go for it. The Lament. I've not used in a while. So I'm thinking, okay, I need a pulse rifle. And here she is, straight from the runways of Vegas, Miss Anita Pulse Rifle. I need a pulse rifle in here. I do like Peace of Mind, okay? I like it. I'm going to use the Lament. So, pulse rifle is barrier. I need overload. And that would be auto submachine gun. So, I have Gnawing Hunger, which I'm a fan. I am a fan of Gnawing Hunger. You know, Risk Runner. I need to transfer Risk Runner out. What's another one? You know, do I have another submachine gun that I like? Cheerios, hang on a minute. Let me look at you, buddy. Cheerios says he's got a good build. I'm going to look at Cheerios. Let's look. I'm going to take a picture of it, Cheerios. I'm going to go right up there and snap a photo. Thank you, buddy. Now, let me look. I don't know what I have on mine. I have Ember of Torches, Ember of Benevolence, Ember of Empyrean, and Ember of Searing with the Sol Invictus Roaring Flames. Now, let's see how that looks compared to what we just saw. It's different. It's different for sure. All right, now, do I want to go back in and try this loadout? Arc and Void. This is great for barrier champions, and I get a 25% solar surge. So this is barrier. Overload is auto and submachine gun. I could do glaive. Should I transfer in a glaive? You know, let's do it, Guardians. Let's do it. I'm going to find a glaive and let's transfer one in. I have not used a glaive in here at all. There have been no glaives used by me in this lost sector. So let's search for it. The Enigma. I think I used it a lot. Nezarek's Whisper. The Ecliptic Distaff, I would say. I don't know that I loved it. I don't know that I loved that thing. Lubre's Ruin, I used a lot. It's solar. Let's transfer it over to my Titan. We're going to try it. There's several options here. We're going to try it. Now, that would give me What does that do? The glaive is... Oh, it's unstoppable. It's not really going to help me here. It's not really going to help me. It's unstoppable. Ah, whatever. Okay, so I've got this set up. I'm going to go in with this. Let's try it. Let's try this setup and see what happens. But the reset, you know, where's it going to go today? When it resets, is it going to go to Nessus? Oh, I love you, Sad Mommy. You've always been so good to me, and I appreciate you. Thank you for that, Sad Mommy. The Stronghold gloves, you know, the Stronghold gloves, I'm trying to think what they are. Oh, bonuses to guarding with swords. So, yeah, that would be excellent in here, Cheerios. An excellent. And I've got these in the vault. I've got a good roll on them, I think. I've got to build a heart of the inmost light is what I've got to do. Wow. We showed her, Guardians. Now, Cheerios, me being 1840, does it really help in this? Am I under-leveled in this? Is it going to restrict me no matter? Jump in for my love. He healed up. You know, he did heal up. He's my focus, Guardians. I just want to get him down. Boy, I miss having that sword with the overload. Because it's so quick. It's so quick, Guardians. You know, Wishender just took these down all so quickly. They went down so quickly, Guardians. Wishender was kind of like a one hit. One hit and you're done. Cheerios, what is the restriction in here with this? What is the restriction? Guardians, my cat is banging at the door. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you. My kitty cat, she wants to go out. She sits for a little while. And then when she wants back in, bang the door down. She has no problem letting you know what she wants to do. But I thought so, Cheerios. Is it 10 points under what these guys are? Woo, I thought he was going to heal for a moment. For a moment, Guardians, I really thought he was going to. Now, I have to remember wyverns. Wyverns. And burning arc fluid on the ground. I'm going to grab that glimmer as I run by because I need it all. I need it. So they truly robbed me of that feeling of, being powerful. They truly robbed me. I'm never gonna be that Destiny god that I was, just prior to the season, right? Now, see a caster frame, I could have just, sent a blob of killer whatever over there. All right, now remember, friends first. Get the friends. Now, we've got one over here. Oh, two? The friend had a friend? I stepped in that goo and it burnt my bottom of my shoes off. Luckily, they self-heal. They're self-healing. Oh, I hadn't used this in a while. That was just so fantastic, Guardians. Really, it was. And that's all I wanted, was just to, you know, get the chest. Oh, Cheerios. That's a good run, buddy. That's a good run. You know, the solar's giving you a 25% damage boost. You get that 25% damage boost with solar. Did you get the exotic? You know, sometimes you don't get it. You have to run it a couple of times. You have to run it a couple of times.
Aramis ordered Praxis.
Now that was the exotic sword, and Cheerios. The advice he's giving is excellent because he's, you know, saying run it with stronghold. Do I have time to go to the tower and look at my strongholds and see what they are? Let's try it anyway. You know, I didn't pick up from Eva Levante, and what I need is supremacy. Because in supremacy, I'm not high enough to be in the top. What am I in supremacy? You know, I'm top 10% on the Nightfall, but in supremacy, 60%. You know, that's rotten. That is rotten. Oh, I did need to get some glaive kills. I needed to get some glaive kills. Now, I'm going to look and see, do I have that stronghold? Lament, you were good to me. You were good to me. You're going in the vault. Oh, what am I doing? You're going in the vault, Lament. You're being vaulted. For now, my friend. I wish that those would just have a continuous count. You know, not interrupted by, you know, when you delete it or absorb it. But they don't, because I used Lament for a very long time until it was, like, nerfed. I'm even thinking, you know, Heart Shadow would be good. Heart Shadow. Galahorn, a 25%. You know, maybe we should try Galahorn. I need some glaive kills. I need some glaive kills. You know, the thing I want to give up here is Risk Runner. The thing I'm going to give up here is No Time to Explain. Now, let's see. My Heart Shadow, is it an 1810? No, it's an 1800. It is an 1800. I've used this, but Reconstruction and Frenzy, I haven't used it at all. Envious Assassin and Surrounded. Oh, but I would like to use definitely Heart Shadow. Invisibility. Invisibility. Now, whatever I'm using, I need to make some decisions. I didn't use Crown Splitter. You know, it's void, and I feel like, you know, wow, it could be incredible. It could be incredible. Now, what do I want to do? I think I want to try this. Heart Shadow. I'm going to be sword heavy, right? I'm going to be sword heavy. Now, I used Bad Juju. Kills refill the magazine. But let's find that... do I have a space? Yeah, let's find that exotic that benefits guarding with swords. This is getting reworked, I know. What was that exotic called? Icefall mantles. I never use them. Shoot through. I love these. If it just lasted a little longer. It needs to last a little longer. Here it is. Bonus to guarding with swords. I hate it when I used to be able to, some of this stuff, you can't absorb it anymore. You can't take it up in the vault. This is one of them. I would have to pull it out. A 27 on resilience, a 20 on recovery. Man, that's good. I like those numbers. I like those numbers, but I'm going to give up my double. And Cheerio says run solar. Run solar. Now, I'm going to have to swap out 23. This is a 32. That pops me right back up. I might not need all of that. I don't. So let's go something that's higher in recovery. 14, 14, 24, 20. 32 on recovery. But man, I like the grenade a lot. You know, I like throwing those grenades. A 108. Can I go down? This might not work. Yeah, that works. Okay. Wait a minute. Will it work on something else? No. I have to have the 2. I have to have the 2. You know, I'd have to work on a full build with this, Guardians. A full build. Let's see. I like firepower. Thank you, Untidy Cake. Thank you, buddy. But I'm doing a lost sector right now. What's this? Grants you class ability when you cause damage with your grenade. Should I get rid of this? Reload speed of solar. Because, you know, I could go over to my solar machine gun, which I really like. I really, really like it. God, that's so low, though. My grenade is so low. 26 and recovery's 9. Okay, I like that better. That brought my melee down. It didn't really affect my grenades, but my recovery jumped. My recovery jumped on that. 31. I'm going to need that. Yikes. Okay. So, this is not lovely by any means. I would have to go into my DIM and try to get this worked out. You know, I'd have to try to get it worked out. Solar, I like this. Right, I could use my solar caster, which, did I put it away? I guess I did. Let's go check the vault. For right now, I'm going to put Retrofit Escapade away. Maybe the solar caster sword. Or do I have it in? I have it in. Okay, I was going to say, where is it? Who took it? Who took it? Okay, solar caster. What exotic to use with a solar setup? You know, I still like this. But I like the fact that I get the overload and the bonuses with swords. So that's the way I want to stay. You know, I could go void. I could go void. Turn you invisible. But I would lose that solar 25%. Now, okay. That gives me overload. Auto submachine guns are overload. So these two are overload, and then barrier pulse rifle. You know, that's where I could go outbreak perfected, right? Barrier is pulse rifle. Let's go outbreak perfected. Let's see how this works. I haven't built this, Guardians. But let's go back for fun. Let's go back to Europa for fun. And I'm going to let this be my last one, I do believe. You know, maybe. We're going to find out. Because I will break for lunch and then come back for the reset. And maybe we'll weapon test in another one. It depends on what comes up. It might be the one with Cabal on Nessus. But I'm with Cheerios on this. You know, I'm under. They're always going to put me under the level of the enemies. They've taken away that feeling of godlike power, gifted by the traveler. They've taken that away. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I always liked the end of the season, Guardians. I liked the end of the season when I felt godlike, really powerful, and we don't have that anymore. Speakeasy Bob, how are you, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with me. We're just talking about the power levels. You know, being 1840 in an 1840 listed world, but really we're not 1840, right? We're not 1840. No matter what I achieve, I'm always going to be this in-game competitive type, or just in-game, not competitive, because that's PvP. But I'm never going to be super powerful in here. Oh, wait a minute. Now, let me look at this. I didn't check everything. Void damage, yes. Okay, I still am definitely on that void damage thing. And then everything, I didn't change anything else. So I'm good. We're going in. Now, wait a minute. What are my hammers? The small barricade, yep. Fusion grenade. I don't know. I feel like I want solar grenade. Oh, congratulations, Bob. Congratulations. Now, let's see. Fusion grenade, an explosive grenade that attaches to targets, damaging and moderately scorching them on detonation. Or solar grenade, a grenade that creates a flare of solar light that continuously damages and scorches targets trapped inside. Okay, overload. Solar radiant effects really work against the barrier. Because remember, Guardians, I'm not gonna have strand here. You know, I'm not gonna be able to strand them out. But this is good that you're going to be able to see Outbreak Perfected. You know, this does have the catalyst on it. It does have the catalyst. I'm going to go through this one. Thank you for joining, Speakeasy Bob. I'm gonna go through this one with this setup, and let's see how it works. Whatever. Immune. Missed it. You know, see, you get out of practice. I like to get her gone before she causes problems somewhere else. Mainly in the next room, Guardians. She causes problems in the next room. Remember, stay out of the air. Don't do like I did and be up in the air. She got me. She got me. I knew I should have killed her. I should have just went down there and got her. But I've been through here deathless solo, so really, you know, that's not my concern right now. But I am going to go up here and give her a Watt 4. Well, I thought I was going to give her a Watt 4. She gave me a Watt 4. Did she escape? I'm going to pound on him with nothing. I'm going to pound on him with just the hilt of this thing. I don't know. I'd have to practice more with this. Let's go ahead and finish it. Let's go ahead and finish it. Ah, shoot. I made a mess of that, Guardians. I should have probably saved it for the Wyvern. I have made an absolute mess of this solar one. I must not have it set up right, Cheerios. I must not have it set up right. I'm not backing down. I'm standing in his face. But I've got to get rid of those wyverns. And my artifact is not really set up correctly to do, you know, my artifact. I would really need to set it up for, you know, more of a solar oriented. And he got me. He got me. Cheerios, make a video, buddy. Make a video. But it's been so long since I've used my Solar Titan, I don't feel familiar with it hardly even. And that's a sad state. It's a sad state. But I can say, Guardians, Outbreak Perfected, it's just as good as it ever was. Better. Because no longer does your trigger finger get worn out. Now, I'm not here to do this, you know, deathlessly, solo. I just want to get the chest. We're just trying weapons, Guardians. No judgments now. Judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. You know, we're just trying these weapons. But, you know, I did say I was going to stay on Strand the entire season, and look at me. I swapped it up. But this, you know, I know solar, it's powerful. You just have to have the proper setup. 47. I didn't even get a lot of kills. Cheerios, do you stream? Because I need to join your channel if you stream. Now, I did like this build out. This is Ashen Wake. You know, I liked this build out. Reaper, Bomber, Bomber. You know, Reaper. Bomber, Bomber. Okay, now this one, you know, I did like it. I liked it a lot. So, you know, this is grenade heavy, and it is solar. This one is solar, right? Wasn't that supposed to stay on solar? Pulse rifle, yes. And Osteostriga for overload. And then I'm just going to switch to Unwavering. Thank you, Untidy Cake. But I want to do this. I'm going to get one more in. We've got 5 minutes. Let's start it with this build out. Let's see what this does. I want to see what this one does, Cheerios. I built this a while ago. I think I was watching Asdacross and I built this. I think that's what I was doing, watching him. Now, what Ashen Wake? Let's look at these. Improved fusion grenades. Do I still have my fusion grenade on? Yeah, it should have set it all back the way I wanted it. That's why I had to switch. Wow, she's so powerful. I didn't switch to see if I had my void damage on. Did she run? She already ran, and I probably did not get her killed. Wow, okay. Oh, Osteostriga, you are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Guardians. Lovely. It's lovely. I'm thinking I like this loadout. Now, I did with Risk Runner because these were arc shielded and I had that, that little mod on. I had my super twice before I reached this point because, the little harpies. I don't like backing down. I'll die for that. I will die without wanting to back down. And that's a fault. That's a fault. I know, Silverius. I know. We've just been talking about it. Silverius stopped by late last night, Guardians, and we were talking about it. I know, Silverius. My whole thing is, I don't. It took away my feeling of being like a superpower. I felt like a superpower before. My gosh, this gives me concern that they're gonna do something, and they're gonna actually nerf Osteostriga. Okay, the reset just happened. And I don't want them to nerf Osteostriga. I like it too much. Now, I want the Wyverns. We know they're next. They're next. But yeah, Silverius, we used to come into this stuff and you'd feel like, wow, I'm powerful. I have made it to this point. I'm powerful. And boy, did I love it. I loved that feeling of just being able to, put them down. I wanted to give them a to-go box. And that has been taken away from us. That, that joyous feeling of power that you earned after, a hard, long, arduous season. It's gone. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Give it back to me. Otherwise, why do we need to climb? Just have everything preset. All right, thank you. I'm just looking at you, beautiful, beautiful Osteostriga. It's simply glorious. It sings with the power that it has. It sings, Guardians. And boy, do I like it. Who was that? Somebody snuck up behind me. Where were those? The dirty duo. The dirty duo snuck up behind me. Where were they hidden? I don't know. All right, they snuck up behind me, Guardians, and I knew I was, taking a lot of damage. But I'm one of those that, stands there and just takes it. I just want the chest. Leave me alone, you dirty old things, you. I'm gonna osteostriga you. All right, so we got that. We got that. Oh, so Various, which one are you doing? Which one are you doing? Thank you, so Various. I don't know about a Super Trooper, but I do get a big kick out of the game. So Various, you know this is my favorite. It's my favorite game. And I always am thrilled to see you stop by to hang out with me. Cheerios has been giving us some really good advice today. I like that build I was just using. I really like it. I wonder, you know, if Risk Runner would have been a good build for that. I don't know. Okay, this is gone. That is gone. Now, what's the new one? Is it the one that's going to be on... Is it on Nessus today? Wait a minute. No, it went somewhere else on Europa. Oh, Bunker E15. Void, void, barrier overload. Void, void, barrier overload. So it's the same thing. Barrier and overload. We're dealing with the same thing. So really, I should go back, you know, to Sword. It's a good opportunity for me to use Black Talon. Overload is auto submachine gun. So I could do, you know, I could do this. Barriers, pulse rifle, I have that. And then I could use Black Talon. We could see what Black Talon would do. I haven't used... I've only killed 50 enemies with Heart Shadow. This is my original Heart Shadow, but I haven't really used it a lot. Did it have a catalyst? Oh my gosh, Guardians. I have been negligent in my duties. Negligent. I know there are a couple of catalysts I don't have filled out, so maybe I'm just going to work on Black Talon or Heart Shadow. Because Black Talon is completed. You know, it's completed. I loved Black Talon. You know, this one's not my original one. I've deleted it, pulled it back out, deleted it several times.
You've got fallen bricks nearby. Go and show them what stasis.
But I want to go back. Since I said I was using stasis, you know, I really want to go back to stasis. And I do like to keep on... Wait a minute. Is that full? Could I have filled this up for Eva Levante? Yeah, I've got 5 silver medallions. So let's go turn those in. Let's go turn those in. I know, Cheerios. I'm remiss. You know, shame on me for not getting this thing done. I will say that I had neglected the swords for a while. I had neglected them. And I'm kind of feeling swords again. I'm really liking them because they have the ability for overload. And they actually seem to keep the overloads from just regaining, you know, they still regain their health fast, but you're able to take it down faster with a sword. I really found that out in one of the lost sectors on the Dreaming City, where you have a little dynamic duo of overload champions that are disgustingly powerful. And I was able to take them down. Okay, now let's turn these in for Eva Levante.
You're looking wonderful. Did your muscles
And I think we lost. Did we lose yesterday? You know, sadness, sadness. Okay, now it's all void in there, right, Guardian? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have another deposit. Let's clear out the vault.
You're looking wonderful. Welcome back.
Now, I will say that I've deleted gobs of these, and I'm probably going to wish that I hadn't have deleted a lot of them. But it's okay, Guardians. So many weapons fall. You know, I chase weapons. What did this drop at? A 64. And then something comes out that season that's phenomenal just the same. Untidy Cake, what are you working on, buddy? I wished you'd let me know. I wished you'd send me a message and say, you know, Ransom, will you help me on this? Because I'd like to know what you're working on. 1789. You're climbing the ladder, Untidy Cake. That's what you're doing. You're climbing the ladder. And I appreciate you, buddy. I just wanted to get one of these completed.
It was a hot class chassis, but modded.
With, you know, with the proper setup. Now, it's barrier and overload. So, sword, auto, submachine gun. Pulse rifle, auto, submachine gun. I was going to use Rufus's Fury. You know, here, Quicksilver Storm would be an excellent choice.
I still can't believe this is home.
Void damage. I know they sling a lot of void in there. Okay, I need to get this back on. All right, cause you know, I'm color coordinated. I've worn this look for a little bit now. I need to work on a Heart of the Inmost Light build. But now that I've realized I don't even have Heart Shadow completed, those catalysts are so important, so important. They can make or break you. They can make or break you. Here's another one. I don't think I completed the catalyst on this. I'm at 47%. You know, get it done, Ransom. Get it done. Am I happy with what I've got weapon-wise? I feel like it's all void shields in there. It's all void. All right, I feel like I want to go run one. I want to go... Wait, did I pick up from Eva Levante? You want to get paid. Get paid. Eva Levante. I'll pick this up. Then it closes everything else down. I'm going to pick this Crucible up because with Cheerios, I'm going to do some Supremacy later. These I'm not really as concerned about much right now because I am happy, you know, where I'm at 1840. I don't think I have anything to take that up right now that I want to absorb.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
Somebody's flashing at me. Hawthorne's flashing. It's possible. Let's go check. It's possible that she could give me a heavy at 1810, and then I would take this sword up. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Let's check with Hawthorne. Hello, Hawthorne. I like your bird better than you.
Hey,
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. All right, let's see. Acquire. No, you didn't give me what I wanted. Get out of here.
People need to feel safe here.
Let's go in and do one of those Guardians just as a little, let's see what it's all about. Because I know this is a fun one. You have the robot aides. We have little robots that are going to come out. Once we release them from their prison cell, they come out and they give us a hand. And I'm all about having a helping hand. You know, give me a lot of helping hands. Varix had a lot of helping hands until Aramis ripped them off. She ripped off one of them, and I think he's got some synthetics. He's bionic. He's bionic. All right, here we go into Europa. This is a different one, Guardians. I want to rally the flag. I know it's going to take my super, but I like rallying the flag. Get out of here. All right, now let's go into this lost sector. I'm going to just try one, but we might need to come back to it. Because I feel like there's a lot of different weapons I could really still go through. Now, this is Strand and Solar are the surges. Void is the threat. So, you know, do I have Void on? Yeah. Let's do all three of these Void. I can't remember exactly, you know, I can't remember for sure if there's any solar in there. It seems like there could be. It seems like there could be. Gosh, you know, I could have used Black Talon. I don't know, Guardians. I could have used Black Talon. Let's compare them. Ooh, Black Talon has a better charge rate. It has better endurance. It has more ammo. And I have the catalyst completed for it. But let's risk it and let's go in with Heart Shadow. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. I'm playing the Lost Sector Bunker E15. I have made it to a power level of 1840, although I have an 1800 level piece of gear on. You know, I have a sword that's 1840. I'm still going to go in. Let's go have a good time and Bunker E15. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I'm going to do this one time, but I may come back to it. But I also want to hang out with Cheerios and do some Supremacy. Because I don't even have, you know, I don't even have the glow really filled out on my shoulder. I'm a big fan of scout rifles. Now remember, Guardians, get their friends. Wow. Now, wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to go in Vias. Restorative Light. That's because I picked one of those up, right? Well, wait, let's read this. When was I supposed to... Charged heavy attacks turn you invisible. Okay. Charged heavy attacks. Heavy attacks made with full sword swing turn you invis and fire exploding void projectiles. Okay, that's right, because I didn't buy that one because it just didn't change the look enough. I'm wondering if Risk Runner would be, you know, a good option here. I have to think about it, you know, Guardians. Would Risk Runner work here? I want to be in love with Risk Runner again. This is a good, you know, this is a good Lost Sector, Guardians. I always get a kick out of it. Now remember, let's take his friends out before I go up for him. And I still haven't taken out the big O Cyclops. Get out of here, you big O Cyclops. Oh, wait a minute. These are barrier. Let's get him taken down. And I think the rest of them are basically overload. Guardians, if I remember correctly, you know, it's overload. Oh, wait a minute. Now, did I miss something over here? You hang on there, little robots. Yes, look, he's hidden. All right, because he can actually, if an overload chases you down the path, you want to watch out for that. You want to watch out for that. Ooh, that goo, you know, it's a mess. And I know this won't kill her, and this is risky, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because the wyverns are going to come out, right? Isn't there another wyvern? And an overload. I think there's an overload. Yes, look at him. He can heal. I had to get out of there, Guardians, because I don't want to die there. But it's okay, because I have been through this solo flawless, but I still, you know, want to take him down. Okay, I got it. This does not really cast that far. You saw that, Guardians, right? You saw it. It's not like a true caster frame. A few little orbs spit out. Cheerios, I think this would be good with, that setup that I looked at prior. I think it would really be good. I do. I like how they want you to run through, all this mess to pick up a healing little bit of light, restorative light. That's crazy that they do it that way. Now, because I used my super initially on her, she's almost dead. Now, with a normal caster frame, I could reach her. I would reach her. All right, I got her. Bye. Oh, and I got the exotic. I got the exotic, and I didn't kill the rest of those champions. I think there's one more somewhere around here, but I opened it, so it's too late. It will count what I did prior to the opening, not what I did after. Am I a huge fan of this sword? I don't know. You know what we're going to do when I come back, Guardians? Maybe give it a run through. Maybe a run through with this Heart Shadow versus Black Talon. I feel like that would be a good way to go. Back to back, the two Void exotics in the game. Definitely I feel like that's a good one. Now, wait a minute. I know there's World Line 0, but it's not. It's Arc. World Line 0 is Arc. And, wow, I don't know. Is it worth taking a look at? Possibly. Guardians, I'm going to break for lunch. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me today. I'll be back, and we're going to have a good time because I want to just continue looking at weapons, looking at options, and then I want to hang out some with Cheerios if he's still available to do some Supremacy. I'm Ransom Rider. I look forward to playing with you very soon inside the game of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye.